Once was a gamer stuck in a crack. He was still playing Minecraft 3 versions back. But then his big brother came around and said, "Hey brother, look what I've found." Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for Emman 813 single player. Well, I've finally done it. I have transferred this world into 1.14, and I've been delaying doing that for several reasons. First of all, mostly because I was scared, actually. I was scared that my world... Ooh, hello. That's weird. Mostly I was scared that I was going to corrupt my world and that I was going to ruin a whole bunch of things. I was also worried about the textures and how that was going to work out. But I am happy, and I'll tell you why. I was playing with my brother on a survival world server, and I was exploring around, one of the villages, and I came across one of these. That's right, a stone cutter. And I said, "Face man, what is this?" Because I need it for my single player world. It needs to be my wood mill. It needs to be the saw blade. And he said, "Are you gonna update your survival world only because of a cosmetic reason?" I was like, well, not really. I mean, I do kind of... Oh, wow, I don't have any dirt on me. I said, no, I mean, it's very nice when I'm building a giant, monstrosity of a structure here with mostly stone and wood. I'm going to need a lot of materials, mostly, and the stone cutter lets me do that in not a whole lot. It'll allow me to actually uh, use stone and things more efficiently, just because of what it does. Oops. Wow, that was very fast growing. Let's see if I can slide that in there. There we go. Okay. And so I was looking at it, and then I was thinking, or I was researching a little bit about the villagers and how they work now. And I got really excited because, first of all, one of the nice things is if they have a station to be at and a bed, they will stay wherever you... Ooh, I didn't realize that hole was still there. Where does this go? Huh. That's pretty nifty. I think this actually goes right underneath my, Man, why is it so laggy? Stop it. Wait. What's my render distance on? Ah, okay. Let's take that down a little bit. Yeah, it does go right down into my basement. Hold on just a second. Yep, he's right there. Okay. Anyway, that spoilers. Don't listen. So I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, wow, I have tons of villagers. Wouldn't it be great if I could have them stay and not have them all fenced in like that? And so I came over here and I looked at my villagers, and the ones that I've done tons of trades with in the past are still whatever they started out with. So like this guy, he is a master librarian, and he's still got some great trades. Um, let's see, flame book. What's the last thing he had? Oh, protection 3 book. Yeah, for 42 emeralds, which is not great, but I know you can get discounts and stuff sometimes, so that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, 34 paper for an emerald, 8 books for an emerald. That's pretty good. Um, Those guys haven't chosen jobs yet because I don't want them to. This guy, this toolsmith, Journeyman is good. Efficiency 3 diamond pickaxe for 13 emeralds. That's really good in my opinion. But where was the other one? I know there's one over there. I th I thought there were more. Maybe. Hey, come back. Librarian. Okay, so his trades might be broken, but a book and 20 emeralds for Depth Strider 2. I'm never going to use this trade. It can go away as far as I'm concerned. Smite, to me, is not very interesting. But, anyway, that's interesting. So, I came over here, and I decided to... Excuse me, let me through. Thank you. Oh, hey, ooh, what are you? Hold on. Was I just looking at him? I guess so. Anyway. I thought there were more librarians than that, but I could be wrong. What are you? Oh, yeah, there's a cartographer over there. No, this one. And he's got some nice stuff too. Ocean Explorer map, Woodland Explorer map. So I'm actually excited to do these. But the thing is, these guys don't have any stations set up. I've just traded with them in the past. So I'm gonna need to get is this the other one? No, it must be this one. Come here. No. Okay, am I going crazy? No, okay, I didn't look at this one. We're good. Okay, yeah, so I'm never going to use that. Projectile Protection 3, it's okay. But he has 26 paper for an emerald, and I think this is probably where I got most of my emeralds before. Anyway, so, whoops. No, you don't. Actually, it's getting dark outside. I might have to do a little sleep. So the first thing I did, that's another thing I need to talk about. The first thing I did was I came over here. Wait, oh, hold on. Are they both using this? One of them is. Where's the other one? Okay. That one appears to be in bed. What are you doing? Hello. Okay, so he wanders a little too far, but that's okay. I'm going to borrow this other bed for the moment, so all my villagers don't die. And I'm back. Okay. So I came over here, and I was like, alright, let's start making stations for all these villagers. And so I came over here, far away from the rest of the pack, and I made a barrel. Okay. I was like, let's get a villager over here and turn him into a fisherman. So I haven't traded with him yet, but boom, here's a fisherman. And I made him a little hut. It's pretty good. I know he can't come up here, but you know, it's good. I like this little hut. I'm kind of proud of it. It's not the great aesthetically, but it's a fisherman's hut. It's not supposed to be. It's a little too blocky for me, I think. I might add some things on the side, like maybe a little crane over here for a boat. I don't know, or I don't know, something. Anyway, and so then I got really excited because that worked pretty well. So actually, I may even give this little fisherman guy a mate, as I tried to do with these guys. There they are, these leather workers. I made 2 leather workers, and I'm pretty proud of this one too. It's kind of a nice little place. I might use this same kind of design for the toolsmiths. Is that what they are? Toolsmith or weaponsmith? Anyway, I haven't quite finished this. This is mid-production here. This is going to be a... What do you get from a blast furnace? Man, I did all the research and now I can't remember. Well, anyway, that is going to be a... whatever comes from a blast furnace guy. I came over here and I actually made a cleric who can use this brewing stand, because this is kind of like a little inn, a little tavern. And so I'm pretty proud of this. It was weird. I found out that they don't like using the stands when they're up on top of something. It has to be ground level or something like that. It was weird. Anyway, and so I took out this little broom closet that I had in here, and I made a couple little beds, which is apparently right beside where that cave was. I actually might do something with that. I might turn that into something like a wine cellar or something. I don't know. Pardon me. And I did sort of finish out this room right here. I made a double bed, and I might replace that. We'll see. And then I put a chest up here, carpeted the floor. I think it looks pretty good. Did he just use the brewing stand? That's interesting. Anyway, and then you guys know about this one. I've kind of been using this as my storage area for the moment. I've got all kinds of stuff. But I don't know if you noticed his trades, but he has zombie flesh for an emerald, which is great. Great for me. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. What else did I do? I took down this horrendous villager breeder that was right here. I had been just delaying to get rid of that. And here you go. Here are my other things right now. My composter for my farmer eventually, my smithing table for my toolsmith, fletching table for a weapons smith, and a smoker for I don't remember what they do. But here's another thing that I was going to point out. I've been getting lots of traveling traders, wandering tradesmen, wandering traders. There we go. I got it right the first time. And I, by accident, on the server I was playing with, on my my brother's server, by accident, I witnessed a trader running haywire and trying to get inside our fence of our village. And he finally figured it out, and one of the llamas came with him, and the other llama got stuck on the fence and dropped the lead. And I was like, wait a minute. And so I finished up whatever I was doing, and then I went over and I tamed it. Just took a hand and just sat down on it several times, and I tamed it. And I was like, I just stole this dude's llama. And so I took the lead that I found on the ground, and I took him over to my horse pen, kind of like here, and I put him down. And I've just kind of been doing that. These guys don't even have chests on them yet, but they're here. And do you have anything in you? Nope, not at the moment. So yeah, I was using that 6-slot llama, and I learned recently that these llamas follow each other like in a pack. So you only have to lead one, and like 5 of them will follow. So I could actually use all of these llamas at the same time. Now, I wouldn't really want to do that, but it's extra inventory space. I think it would actually be, if you used the llamas right, it would be more inventory slots than using a donkey. But probably not more than using a donkey, and then for riding, and then another donkey for leading, like, so you take one donkey and lead it behind you. So yeah, that's pretty much the news. Oops. Oh no, nuts! I had vines here that were kind of helping me get in. There we go. So that's me. I'm back on Minecraft, and I am back doing some fun stuff, and I'm really excited about these villagers. Mostly because I get to oh nuts, that's not good. Hold on, let's toss this out and toss this out. There we go. Perfect. I'm excited mostly because I can actually fill up my village with villagers that do things, and I can actually see what they are. I've got all kinds of fun stuff with obviously that stone cutter right there, um, which is gonna be nice. Um, and I've got oh, with the new trapdoor textures, I've got all kinds of oops, I've got all kinds of things I need to update. Um, Come on. There it is. That's a little hard to get to. I may try to move that, but we'll see. I've got all kinds of things I need to update. For example, oh, over here, I've got a really nice idea. Whoops. I've got a really nice idea about this, which I will not tell you at the moment, but I'm really excited about it. Um, and oh yeah, trapdoors. Um, let's go upstairs for a second. Um, I am really excited about the different trapdoors because we can get this right here, and they'll actually look great and fantastic because you can't see the dirt behind it. Same, ooh, excuse me. Same with these. I can change all of those to the spruce trapdoor texture, and so actually I need to start farming a. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I need those. Coming down. Uh, I need to start farming some spruce trees actually. Um, so I may start doing that here actually. But yeah, I'm very excited about what we're gonna do here. Obviously, I do still have a job and I do still have ooh, I didn't put glass in those. You know, I think that's okay though because it's just a. Oh, I forgot about this. I did this while I was gone too. Um, so I was doing some traveling and looking at the other villages. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish what I was saying first. Um, I do still have a job, and I do still have other responsibilities. So I'm not sure how often I'll be uploading videos. But you know, with not very many people watching them, I won't make them very often. I do enjoy making them. I was excited about this one just because it's a little update, and it's getting dark. um, but yeah, let's sleep, and then I'll tell you about that stable there. By the way, I finished this nice canopy bed. It's not great, but if you use your imagination, it's kind of cool. Um, Double bed, you know, it's pretty cool. I like it. Definitely a queen size bed. Um, or maybe just a double bed. I don't know. So when I was on that multiplayer world, I'm referring to it a lot with my brother. I was oh nuts! Come on. I was doing some exploring with him, and I realized that somebody has done a fantastic job over at Mojang fixing the villages and making them actually look nice. And I came across a horse stable that's kind of this style. It's a little simpler. It's just a cobblestone wall and then a bunch of half slabs on top of two cobblestone fence posts, not fence post walls, and then there's a little trough, a water trough, which I haven't done in here yet. Don't tell the horses. They don't know that yet. Um, a horse trough or a water trough, and then I think maybe they had hay bales in there too. But anyway, and it had two double doors or a double gate for the front, and it was pretty cool. And so I kind of replicated that here. In this case, I have four slots. I may have to expand that kind of around the corner here too. That'll be kind of cool. And then I made this. It's kind of janky, but I really like it. It's kind of close quarters. You kind of have to be careful. It's just a loft with a whole bunch of hay bales because I had a whole bunch of surplus hay bales, and you know, these here for whoops, doing that with the hay and dropping hay bales or hay down to the horses. And I'm actually thinking about maybe replacing a few of these dirt blocks with some hay bales, just for, you know, because there's lots of hay in the bottom of horse pens, if you notice. Um, so, all that being said, um, oh, also, one more thing. Well, a couple more things. I changed this, so instead of being that flat, smooth stone texture, I actually broke it up a little bit and added some interest. So I'm pretty happy with that. I may try to do that with the roof as well. But coming down over here, oh nuts, man! I'm just remembering all kinds of things. I flattened this out. If you take a look at the old world, this was just a giant hill right here, and it went over this little water pond, and there were a couple more tiny, like 4 or 5 block puddles, I would say, in here, and this was just a hill. And so I kind of terraformed this out a little bit and made it a little easier to get over here to the wood cutting area. And so I may start developing this a little bit more too. I may have to like build a small boat here for, you know, exports, and I may also be adding some chests and maybe a little house over here for the woodcutter, and then we'll actually get a woodcutter stone cutter guy, and we'll kind of bring that area in. I also want to fill this out with a lot more houses, maybe not even with specific jobs in mind, but just houses like this little thing right here. And I may relocate a couple of these villagers or cartographers, just, you know, on general principles. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys today, we're going a little long here, but I'll come over here and show you this after I eat, because I've been jumping around a lot. We'll come over here and check this out. I'm slowly working on my map here. Actually, this one needs to be updated. So here's the old version. I did update this one for the wood cutting area, and that's a pretty nice curve. I'm pretty happy with all of my paths through this city, by the way. I think I've got some good paths going. And here you go. Here's the new horse stable, and yes, I made a little path around here towards the back. I think you already know about that. This appears to be my farm. No, those are my cows, and this is my farm all around here. Yeah. Okay. But of course, cows don't show up on here. I think I'm gonna do something with them too. I'm probably gonna have to make my farmer a kind of more organized farm for him to work on. But let's take this and let's ooh, that's kind of cool. Small style, although the bouncing is really trippy. There we go. Let's get these other structures in here. I think that's good. Oh, yep, and we got our fishing house too. Okay, good. Let's go back over here and plop this down in context. Boink. There we go. So there you go. Now we have our fisher hut in here, and our little smoker house. I think that's what I put in there. Yeah, smoker house in there. So that's going to do it for me for today, guys. Thank you for watching, those of you who did watch. I really appreciate the few of you who do watch. I know it's just kind of a hobby for me. I don't get money or anything, but, you know, maybe someday. I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me on this interesting series, for me at least, and just following my development through this area. Anyway, thank you, we'll see you guys later.